Hey, it's the Diesel Dad. That's what I'm going to go by, the Diesel Dad. I'm a diesel apprentice, diesel mechanic apprentice. Just started my first term of trade school, and I'm a dad. I've got two little girls, and I've just always thought about making YouTube videos. Not always, but for the last 10 years. I don't have cable, and I watch a lot of YouTube, and I just watch people's content, and it's interesting. And I think I live a pretty cool life, or assume I do. And I thought if I could capture some of the content that goes on in my world and post it, it'd be something cool to look back on in 20, 30, 40, 50 years for my kids to look back on. You know, I can remember when I was 7 years old. That's my oldest daughter is just about 8. But I can remember when I was 7 years old and bits and pieces. But I think it'd be really cool if I could go back and look at video content, good quality video content. Because we have like VHS, but nobody knows where they are, and we don't know how to play them anymore of when we were little. But if I could have good video content, like that would be so cool to see. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking is why not start now? Be able to look back at myself when I'm 32 years old, just turned 32 last week, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And life's great. And I think I got a lot of fun things going on. I mean, I have some really hard days. Single dad, 2 little girls. It's like really hard to get them off to school and stuff like that, but we manage. And then started an apprenticeship as a diesel mechanic. I've been in the trade kind of my whole working career since I left high school, but just never really believed in myself that I could go to school and actually commit to something and follow through. And now that I've got my kids, it's like commitment, like I'm committed for life, and I really can do anything I put my mind to. So yeah, started my first term on Monday, November 16th, 2020. Today's Thursday, and for the first week, with all this COVID-19 stuff going on, I'm doing my online schooling from home. So next week I'll actually go to the school and do physical theory stuff like that, like labs and work on stuff like actual equipment. But this week it's all online theory, and I'm kind of new to the computer world, so just a kind of overview of what's going on. Yeah. The other thing is like I've never really been that comfortable, speaking in front of people. Not that I'm not good at it or think I'm like crappy at it. I'm not scared or shy, but it's just something I always wished I was better at. And even like talking to myself into this camera right now is kind of uncomfortable, but I think that's when, if you can overcome those uncomfortable things, I think that's, or uncomfortable moments is when you find your best self. It's not like you do your best work when everything's really easy for you. I think you do your best work when times are tough and you got to make hard decisions, or when you feel uncomfortable, whatever that may be. So yeah, I'm just gonna post random videos of my work, my kids, and their life. I'm a little bit worried about doing that, but just the fun things that we do. And yeah, the Diesel Dad. I kind of like that though. That's what I'm gonna go with, the Diesel Dad. A lot of people know me as Bendy Brap, but the Diesel Dad is what's going on. If you do see this, subscribe. Could be the first one. Maybe.